restricted here. Let's come over here. How are you? Yeah, what a great crowd. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andy Moranis. I'm the son of a Scottish mother and a Greek father. Kind of like Braveheart meets Spartacus. Favourite drink is Scotch and ouzo on ice. I know it does sound like a weird combination. Occasionally I will have it when I'm on cocaine. I am joking, of course. I never drink when I'm pinging, it ruins the buzz. I was at home the other day and I was watching my favourite TV show of all time, Criminal Minds. I absolutely love that show. I don't know if anyone else has seen it before, but it's my favourite show. And it was the episode where Malcolm Turnbull was talking to Mr. Speaker about the Medicare levy, and they were going on about... Did I say Criminal Minds? Sorry. I meant Parliament Question Time. I always get those two mixed up. They're very similar. I texted my girlfriend the other day to see what time she'd be home from work, and she said about 7:30. So I thought I'd do the right thing and get dinner organised, get some brownie points up. So I texted her back and I said, what time are you going to be home? What do you want for dinner? Now, at this point, I'm expecting one of three responses. 1, you make something. 2, we'll go to a restaurant. Or 3, we'll get some takeaway. But thanks to autocorrect on the iPhone, the response that I got was totally unexpected. Now, I found out later that evening that the response that I was supposed to get to my text, what do you want for dinner, was, you cook. But what I got back was, your cock. So, yeah, well, I was cool as a cucumber. I just texted her back and said, well, I guess we're eating in then. But I actually did get a little bit suspicious because, as we all know, that autocorrect, it's a bit like predictive texting. It learns words and phrases that you commonly use, right? Now, I've never received this text from my girlfriend. Maybe that's her now.
Nice.
But I've never received that before, not intentionally or through autocorrect. So I got a little bit suspicious and I asked her that night, I said, listen, what's with the auto response to your cock? I've never received that before. So I thought, thinking, well, how many other times have you responded, your cock, your cock, your cock, so many bloody cocks? Have you got something to tell me? And she said, well, honey, if you clearly remember my phone is in the shop, I borrowed your phone. Have you got something to tell me? So we've been together for a couple of years now. It's been going really good. But there was a couple of instances early in the relationship that could have been detrimental. We could have never have got anywhere. I found out, we've been dating for a couple of weeks, and I found out that she's got a couple of cats, right? Which is all very well and innocent, right? But the only problem is that I'm highly, highly allergic to cats. So I wanted to get on the front foot with this straight away. And so I said to her, listen, I know you've got a couple of cats, but I'm highly allergic to cats. So you've got to make a decision. It's either me or the cats. What's it going to be? So the next day I'm walking down to the clinic to get desensitised to cats because I'm a very non-confrontational person, so I couldn't go through that. But that's all right. I've gone to see the doctor and he said, that's all right, Andy. We can help you. But first of all, we have to do what's called a prick test. And that's where they prick your skin with a sharp metal object and they drop allergens on that to see what you're allergic to. Now, we also found out early on in the relationship, my girlfriend suffers from this phobia, which could have been very detrimental. It's called extradermophobia. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
No? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what it is. You're halfway there, yeah. What it is the fear of foreskin. But luckily for me, I've already been circumcised. Otherwise, I would have been making another trip down to the clinic. So what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, we've only been going out for a few weeks and I've already been subjected to 2 prick tests. But it's going really good now. We got engaged recently, which is that's great. Yeah, thank you. And we do which is really an adult sort of type thing to do. We act like adults. We don't have sex. We make love. We even have a favourite album that we like to make love to. Yeah, we have a favourite album. This is our album. It's called Ben Harper's Still My Kisses. It's the best album to make love to. It's our favourite album. So whenever we get in the mood, put on a bit of Betty Harper, get into it and do the deed. for about 30 seconds. Took us about 2 years to listen to the album. Great album, great album. Look, guys, I'll just finish with this one. Look, I've done a few things in my life, but one thing I've never done is I'm not a serial killer. But I have thought about it, and if I was, and I was going to make a suit out of human skin, I'd make it out of nothing but scrotums. Because that way when I wear it, I know that my body will always be kept at the optimum temperature. Thanks very much, guys. I've been Andy Morales. Enjoy the rest of the night.